Today I want to talk to you a little bit about why you might want to think twice before running to court to resolve your matter when it comes to affairs of the heart. It might feel like if you go to court, you're going to get to say the truth, the judge is going to do what's fair, you're going to get the kids or the money, or the affair is going to come out, or whatever ideas you have in your mind. But the reality of it is court has a lot of limitations, and you and your spouse at the negotiating table have all the power that you would ever need. Mediation is not for everyone, but it is actually for most people. Okay, so backing up, what happens in court? Well, first of all, the court hears a very limited sliver of what you think they're going to hear. That's not because they don't care. It's because they're very busy. The schedule is usually way more full than they could possibly listen to everything. And what is most likely to happen is that they're going to hear a sliver of what you have to say, and then they're going to move on and they're going to make a decision based on what their judgment is, based on the facts and circumstances and the judge's background and maybe even the judge's mood of that day. So don't think that the truth is going to come out and you're going to win. That is not how this works. Secondly, even if the judge agrees with you, everything that you think is relevant may not have any legal relevance whatsoever. So if you are maybe the victim of, your ex or your soon-to-be ex cheating on you, that may weigh very heavily in your mind, in your heart. It is unlikely to have a very big controlling weight in terms of the way your assets are distributed or how custody goes. That doesn't mean it won't come into account at all, but it's typically not going to be outcome determinative the way you might think it would be. Third, court takes forever. You have no control over the timing. You're going to miss a lot of work. Your kids might be late for school. You are going to spend a ton of money. And you're going to lose all control of your own life. And court is necessary in some cases, but for most people, if you get some background information as to what your rights are in the eyes of the law, you can access really great mediators who can help you to get the outcome that you're looking for without having to do any fighting whatsoever in the court. That doesn't mean to say everything's going to be smooth all the time, but you can do a lot at the negotiating table. In fact, right now I'm doing negotiating around the entire country online at really affordable rates for people. And you might want to check if there are people local to you, if I can't fit you in, or if there's someone who you have always wanted to work with because you've heard very good things about them. There are a lot of people who are now working online. This is an option and it's available to you. And when you do online mediation or in-person mediation, you get to keep control of your life. There is no value in going to court unless you have someone who will not come to the table, will not live up to their side of the bargain, or is just completely secreting things. And even in the case where you feel like your spouse is hiding assets, just because you go to court doesn't mean that the truth is going to come out. There's no magic wand, there's no pot of gold. It's just people trying to resolve things in a civilized way.